Hey, everybody. This is Pastor Jason with the Village Church, and today we're going to be starting a whole new video series. You may remember we just finished up a series on the Lord's Prayer, or if you jump straight to this one, no problem. It's no reason you have to go in any particular order. But today we're going to start talking about the Apostles' Creed. Now, to start with, I want to define what a creed is. And for this, I looked up a nice handy definition. So, not my own words, but I Googled it, and it says a creed is a set of beliefs or aims which guide someone's actions. All right. Now, that's about as good and short a definition of a creed as I've ever heard. So I'm pretty happy with it. So that means creeds don't just represent things we say we believe or pretend to believe. These are things that affect our lives. They govern our decisions. So it's a day-to-day thing that is living and it's active in our life. So what is the Apostles' Creed in specific? Now, the Apostles were the 12 closest disciples that Jesus had. So they're the people who were closest to him, who followed him, and they spread out, spreading the gospel to the rest of the world. So early on, the apostles set down what it is that Christianity is. So the broad framework, like in order to be Christian, you have to be able to affirm these things. So what are these things? To start with, we begin with, I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. Now, a lot of people in the Western world, or like the United States, we take an aspect of this for granted. But we're talking about God, one God, not a whole big mess of gods. But we believe in one God. Back when they were writing this, that would have been pretty shocking because people believed that there was a God for this and a God for that and a God for the other thing. But no, this is the God who created everything, heaven and earth. And by that, they mean heaven and earth and everything in between. Okay? And it says the Father Almighty. Now, there's two big things here. That it places God as Father, and we'll get into more of that as we go on. But he is also Almighty. That means God is all powerful, okay? He is the one God, and he is above everything. So that is the first piece that we have to be able to affirm in order to call ourselves Christians. All right? I'll read it one more time. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. Now, as always, I'm going to include some helpful links for where you can find the Apostles' Creed, maybe a few other things in the video description. So make sure you check that out. And as we're going, I challenge you to think about these things. How much of them do you believe? Maybe you're having a harder time than you thought. Or maybe you're more of a Christian than you thought. Who knows? Anyway, hope you have a good one. This is Pastor Jason from Village Church. I'll see you sometime.